We use it usted for the
Usted.
so, repeat after me. Tu,
Tu,
usted.
usted.
Okay. So, how do I ask formally, how are you in Spanish?
¿Cómo está usted?
And how do I answer? I'm very well, thanks.
Estoy muy bien, gracias.
So this muy, it means very, yes? So if I'm saying that I'm very well, I'm very fine, I'm gonna say muy bien.
Muy bien.
Gracias is thank you.
Thank you. How about estoy?
Estoy is I am.
I am, estoy.
Yes, I am very well. Thank you. Estoy muy bien. Gracias. Do you want me to translate these things? You think it's better?
Like, ¿cómo te va?
Okay, yeah. No, at the end of the class, would you like me to translate? To send? Because I'm taking notes and I'm gonna send these notes with you. So I can translate the sentences. Would you like it or it's not necessary?
I think I'll be fine.
Okay. E como te va? Como te va is how things. It doesn't have an equivalent. The equivalent would be how's it going?
How's it going?
Va is like go. So como te va is like how things are going for you. Yes, it's something like this. So how's it going? So how do I ask how's it going in Spanish?
¿Cómo te va?
I'm fine, and you?
Bien. ¿Y a ti?
It's going well for me too. Sorry, it's going well for me, thanks.
What is a in that sentence?
Y a ti?
Yati. Yeah.
Yeah, it means and for you or and to you, because it can means can be like to or for, depending on the sentence. So if I ask, for example, ¿Cómo te vas? ¿Cómo te va? It's, as I told you, how are things going for you? So if I say bien y a ti, it's going to be literally like this: fine, or well, and for you.
And
Like,
for you.
how are things going for you? Yes, but it's in a reduced form.
Why it has two question mark in bien? Yeah.
Yes. In Spanish, because like differently from English, from Japanese, we don't have a word to express a question. We only have the intonation. Okay. So in written language, to express that this is a question, we are gonna initiate with the stress mark inverted, and you're gonna finish the sentence with the stress mark in the correct position. Because in long sentences, sometimes you are reading, but you don't know it's a question. So Spanish invented
So it lets you
this
know
thing.
from the start.
Yes. It
So
happened
it
to
works only in
Portuguese.
question mark and exclamation mark. Only 2 marks.
Yes. Exclamation mark too. Yeah, but
So,
only this.
and period just 1 time.
Yeah, period. Just one is sufficient. Sufficient once, yes. So in Portuguese, we have just at the end, like in English. So sometimes we are reading a text, but we don't perceive it's a question. And we only perceive at the end, and we have to read again all the sentence.
Okay.
Yes. So let's practice now again. Everything. Okay, so let's go. Hola, ¿qué tal, Aria?
Bien, gracias.
Ajá. ¿Cómo estás tú?
Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Estoy bien también. Usted, ¿cómo está usted?
Estoy muy bien, gracias.
¿Y cómo te va, Aria?
Bien. ¿Y a ti?
Me va bien, gracias. And now you ask me, okay?
Okay. Hola, ¿qué tal, Rafa?
Bien, gracias.
¿Cómo estás tú?
Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Estoy bien también. ¿Cómo está usted?
Estoy muy bien, gracias.
¿Cómo te va?
Bien, ¿y a ti?
Me va bien, gracias.
And now just to fix the sentences, okay? How do I say I'm fine, thanks?
Estoy bien, gracias.
How do I ask, how are you? Informally?
Informally.
There are 2 forms.
¿Cómo te va?
Como te va? Actually, there are 3 forms, yes? So, como te va is one. What is another way of asking, how are you?
¿Cómo estás tú?
And the last one.
Which one?
Yes, it's 3. Como te va? ¿Cómo estás tú? And
¿Cómo estás tú? ¿Qué tal?
¿qué tal? Very good. And how do I ask formally, how are you?
Formally. ¿Cómo estás usted?
Excellent. Very good. And now we have other answers for hola, ¿qué tal? Okay, so we have otras respuestas. Otras respuestas means other answers, okay? Other responses. So repeat after me. Estoy bien, gracias.
Estoy bien, gracias.
Estoy muy bien.
Estoy muy bien.
Estoy así, así.
Estoy así, así.
Regular.
Regular.
Yes. In Spanish, the R is always like rolled, like it always has this R sound. So you need to practice the sound. How do you pronounce this way? You need to relax your tongue and let the voice goes out like
Okay.
okay. Yes. But can say, for example, you have difficulty. It's better to use the R in English, like regular, okay, regular, because they will understand. But I recommend you try to train your R sound, okay? Yes, relax, like you put the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth, like this. And the air, you just let the air go. You just make a little effort to maintain the tip of your tongue in your mouth.
It's funny.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a link about a video. There is a tutor on the
Oh,
internet.
thank you. Yeah, that
Yes,
might
I
be
will
helpful.
send you this. Okay, so no problem. So regular like this. Okay, regular.
Yeah.
I'm not well. I'm not doing well. I say estoy mal.
Estoy mal.
Mm-hmm.
Estoy mal.
I'm doing terribly. It's like estoy fatal.
Estoy fatal.
Estoy fatal. Mm-hmm.
Estoy
So
fatal.
only you now, you're gonna pronounce all these sentences, okay?
Estoy bien, gracias. Estoy muy bien. Estoy así. Regular. Estoy mal. Estoy fatal.
Yes. So how do I say I'm fine, thanks?
Estoy bien, gracias.
I'm very fine. I'm very well. I'm great.
Estoy muy bien.
I'm so.
Estoy así.
Or
Regular.
I'm not doing well.
Estoy mal.
I'm really not doing well. I'm doing terribly.
Estoy fatal.
Mm-hmm. So what about you, Aria? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal hoy? Hoy, today.
Estoy así.
Yes, why?
Yeah, it's just okay.
Okay. Now, ask me now.
Right now?
Yes, ¿qué
I mean,
tal?
like my whole day.
No, it's okay. Now you ask me, okay? ¿Qué tal?
Okay.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
¿Qué tal?
Estoy muy bien. Estoy bien, gracias. Okay. So, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. For example, yesterday, you were estoy bien, gracias, muy bien, mal, fatal.
Oh, yesterday. Estoy bien. Gracias.
Okay. And now, how to say nice to meet you to a person? There are many forms. These are the principal ones, okay? Repeat. Es un placer conocerte.
Es un placer conocerte.
Or es un placer conocerle.
Conocerle.
Conocerle. Because
Conocerle.
yes, I
It's
can
either
change it te or le. Te is informal. Let me write. Y le
okay.
is formal, okay? So conocerte is informal because te comes from tú, okay? Y conocerle is formal. So it basically le is referent to usted.
Okay.
Okay.
Conocer.
Mucho gusto en conocerte.
What is gusto?
Gusto is pleasure in this case. It's mucho is much, like in English, similar to English. So much pleasure, or a lot of pleasure. Y conocerte, to meet you.
Conocerte.
Conocerte. Conocer. Conocer only is to know, or can be also to meet. Yes, when it's the first time. Entonces, conocerte. Sorry, conocerte. Equivalent to meet you.
Conocer.
So if I say mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Conocerte.
Mucho en conocerte.
Much pleasure.
Much pleasure.
To meet you.
To meet you.
Yes, I'm writing literally because we don't speak like this. Yes, in English, you can say it's a pleasure, but not to, it's a lot of pleasure. We don't say, but in Spanish, we say this.
Mucho gusto en conocerte. Mucho gusto.
Now we have it here. Encantado de conocerte.
Encantado. Encantado. De conocerte. Conocerte.
Encantada de conocerte.
Encantada de conocerte.
Because in Spanish we have two genders. We have masculine and feminine.
Oh, that is really confusing. What does that mean? The woman and ours speak differently?
Yes.
Oh, crazy.
It's in all Latin, but it's not only in Spanish. It's in Spanish, Portuguese, all the Latin languages, and Russian, Arabic too. Yes. So in many languages, in Hindi from India too, it's like this. And so encantado is like enchanted. I'm enchanted to meet you. Yes. So so let's go on. Let's now translate, okay? So how do I say it's a pleasure to meet you informally?
It's a pleasure to meet you informally.
Yes, but how do I say this in Spanish?
Es un placer.
Placer.
Placer. Conocer. Informal. Conocerte.
Informally?
Es un placer conocerle. Conocerle.
How do I say it's a pleasure, it's a lot of pleasure to meet you informally?
Mucho gusto en conocerte.
Informally?
Mucho gusto en conocerle.
And finally, how do I say I'm enchanted to meet you? If I am a man, yes, let me tell you, I am a man. How do I say I'm enchanted to meet you?
Encantado de conocerte.
And if I'm a woman, how do I say I'm enchanted to meet you informally? Encantada
de conocerle.
Okay. And now let's practice, okay? And so let's use only the informal part, okay? Entonces, Aria, Es un placer conocerte.
Uh-huh.
How do you reply this? You can say like this. Es un placer conocerte también. I'm gonna use it también in this case, okay?
Uh-huh.
So, again, let's go. Aria, es un placer conocerte.
Es un placer conocerte
Conocerte también.
también. Conocerte también.
Uh-huh. Aria, mucho gusto en conocerte.
Mucho gusto en conocerte también.
Y Aria, encantado de conocerte.
Encantado de conocerte también.
Yes, but in this case, encantada de
Encantada de
Mhm.
conocerte también.
Okay. So, so far so good. It's a
Yes.
little more complicated, yeah, this part.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, you can, if you have questions, you can simply say these words, repeat. Es un placer,
Es un placer.
mucho gusto,
Mucho gusto.
encantada.
Encantada.
You can say simply this. Okay,
Okay.
right. So, can we go on?
Thank you so much. I thought the trial lesson is only for 30 minutes. Isn't it?
Okay, yes. Sorry?
I thought the trial lesson is only for 30 minutes.
Yes, yes. Actually, we passed a little time, sorry.
Yes, a
But
lot.
we can see, I'm gonna send you this material, okay?
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna see if you have questions, you can send me these questions, okay? And we going to be speaking to one another, okay? If you enjoy the class, probably we'll reschedule another one. If you didn't, you can arrange a class with another teacher. But anyway, it was a pleasure to meet you. Mucho gusto en conocerte, Aria. And I
Thank
hope
you
to
so
see you
much.
soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hope you have a good day.
Thank you. The same to you. Okay,
Okay.
bye-bye.
Bye.